Oh, look, we're live. Once again, Twitter share does not work. Wonderful. Live. Hey, babe. What's up? Catch you on Skype in a minute. See if we got any more company. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. How's my hair? Give me some emojis. Give me some emojis. I need to be entertained. I need some hearts and emojis. Creative 21. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Yo, Manny. Manny's in the house. Like my hair? I did it before I came on. Used a lot of products. I'll tell you about them later. What's up? Creative 21. All for him too. Hey, it's a party in here. It's a party. It's a party. We're going to talk about business lessons I got from my mom and dad, who are not business people, but gave me. Coach Sophia Casey. I'm good. How are you? I'm happy to be alive, you know. I woke up today and I was like, yo, I'm alive. It's beautiful. Like, there's some people today, they woke up dead. Doesn't seem as good to me. I don't know. Blessed. Here, baby. We blessed, baby. Hell yeah. I'm alive, you know. I'm free. I got food. I got water. Got a nice apartment. Got hearts on Periscope. I got this medium t-shirt, you know. Life is good. We're free. We're free. We're free. It's been a good day. Been productive, you know. Almost done with the 10x rule. Yeah. Manny, you're hard to beat. You're very competitive. Manny races like race cars, so you probably can't beat him in a heart race or any kind of race. Those hearts are moving very fast. So anyway, my name, for anybody who doesn't know me, I'm MrOkome. I'm an app entrepreneur. Manny is actually also in apps, and apps set me free from the 9 to 5. I'm putting on an event about apps in the very near future, and I'm gathering ordinary folks who've built 6 to 8 figure businesses in apps in the current marketplace, and we're going to interview them, get to the bottom of their success, try to demystify that, and see, you know, how it is that they did it. So if you think that's cool, go to dailyspark.co/free. So I can't create it for you. I'm so busy, but I'm going to teach you how to do it. Check out the book App Empire. That's a good place to start. The blog bluecloudsolutions.com. Another good place to start. Check out my event, dailyspark.co/free. And you're going to get a lot of high quality information about how you might be able to do that, how you might be able to create an app, market an app, monetize an app. Yeah, so check out what I'm telling you about. dailyspark.co/free. App entrepreneurship is all. Ask Manny. Manny, how do you feel about app entrepreneurship? Actually, Manny's just a super serial entrepreneur. He's been in apps. He's been in information marketing. He's now going into physical products. So am I. Actually, I'm waiting on. My samples came through. Lots of money. Lots of money. Yeah, we like money. We like money. We like freedom. We like helping other folks. That's what we're gonna do. But this is a more lighthearted scope. Let's get to rolling. Let's get going. I want to tell you guys about business lessons that I got from my parents, who are not business people. So first of all, let's start with my dad. My dad has this ability to be endlessly just positive, no matter what is going on, and it used to actually piss me off. Like, it was annoying, you know. We could be, I don't know, maybe I would have fell down and scraped money. Just tell me, look, yeah, you know, look on the bright side. Things could be worse. Just look on the bright side. Let's make the best of it. Or, you know, we show up to a restaurant and there's no food at the restaurant, and they say, hey, just, you know, why don't we look on the bright side? At least we ate yesterday. I'm like, you know, there is no bright side. Just like, shut up. I couldn't tell him to shut up. I gotta be quiet. I'm being too loud. So I couldn't tell him to shut up because, you know, my parents don't play that stuff. That wasn't going well for me. But that's how I felt. But, you know, as just really annoy me. But there are a few times, so like actually a lot of times, where this just paid off a lot. So for example, you want to give some hearts for this one. Just pay attention and give some hearts for this. So there's a time, this happened more than once. Went to the airport. We get to the airport. This was before, 9/11 and the super tight TSA stuff. Get to the airport probably like 5 minutes before the flight. Get to the gate, and they're like, "Sir, there is no way you can check in. There's no way you can get on the plane." And, my dad's like, "Hey, everybody just stay positive." I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking? There's no reason to be positive right now, because we missed the whole flight. It's a waste of however much money. I didn't spend, it's your money, but it's a waste of money. And can't take the flight. This is terrible. So just stay positive." And, he's just up there talking to the gate agent, saying blah, 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 this and that, but, something late. And then lo and behold, a couple minutes later, there we are on the plane. And, it's kind of like, almost like a Steve Jobs type moment where he bent time and space and just convinced them that the right thing to do was just for them to let us on the plane. And, he never yelled, he never got, overexcited. He just smiled, said, "Yeah, I understand. Okay. Make the best of it." And we got on the plane. And as I got older, I really learned how important that these lessons, that lesson was, that you really, like, the way that you react to different situations is all your choice. Bad things are going to happen no matter what. In business, you'll have setbacks. In life, you'll have setbacks. But it's best to just remain positive, like make the best of whatever situation you're in. And because you can't control what's going on outside of you, but you can control what you do. And sometimes that's going to work out in your favor. And I find that the more positive that you are, the happier that you are, and there have been studies on this, the more successful you're going to be. So, it's just that was a great lesson from my parent. And I'm blessed that my dad is my dad. He's not a perfect person, but that's something awesome that I learned from him. I actually told him the other day that I really appreciate that about him, and it's helped me in life. So that's one. From my dad to y'all, just remain positive and try to make the best of whatever situation that you're in. All right. If you like that, tap and give hearts. Got called a Pollyanna. Yeah, sometimes it annoys people because they think you're not being realistic, so on and so forth. It's my reality. I want to be happy. Like, I'm committed to being, I actually work on being happy every day. Like, every day I wake up in the morning and I write down three things that I'm grateful about, and it helps put me in the right mindset to be happy and to be successful. If you guys want to try it out. I find it extremely helpful. Been doing it since the beginning of the year. Happiness. Yes, Coach Sophia. Happiness is awesome. It should be lucrative. We need more happiness in the world. So what business am I in? I am in several businesses. The business that helped me to get freedom from the 9 to 5 is the app business, the mobile gaming business. Sold a mobile gaming company last year, and that business has done well for me. Moving into a few new businesses right now. One, I'm building up a media company around entrepreneurship, and we're putting on an event to help people to learn about the app game and to demystify success. We're talking to 6 to 8 figure entrepreneurs who are ordinary folks. We're not talking about large companies. We're talking about ordinary folks who build apps. They don't have outside investors. Most of them can't program, but they build app companies. What should you do if your business is out of control? Okay, that's a tough one. Depends what you mean. So if you mean that you're working too many hours and too hard, you probably need some systems in your business, in which case I'll recommend checking out, there are a few good books on this. One is Scale by Jeff Hoffman and David Finkel. Another one is The E-Myth Revisited. Another one is Work the System. So I'll check out one of those books. I'm not sure if that's the exact question that you want to answer, but that's how I'd approach it. Now, a lot of hours. I believe so. 4-hour work week is cool. I actually didn't finish the book, but I kind of lived that lifestyle for a few years. Yeah, saves your life. Oh, okay. So yeah, outsourcing is very good. If you can find tasks that are not taking advantage of your biggest talents, but they need to get done, outsource them. And that'll free up a lot of time, allow you to be more allow you to be more effective. Everybody I know who's in the app business leverages outsourcers, and it's just what you want to do. And you can make them even more effective if you have standard operating procedures, meaning that if you do anything in your business twice, you want to document what's being done, so you can turn that over to a virtual assistant. They can do it for you, and then, yeah, Fiverr is nice. I like Fiverr. I like Upwork.com. Upwork is my favorite, actually. There's Freelancer as well, but I found some awesome people on Upwork. What do you recommend me doing? You got to give me some more information, and I'll try to help. But I did recommend some books, so I would check those out first. So, yeah, we talked about my dad. Let's talk about my mom. So, my mom, what she taught me, my mom's a professor. She's at Brooklyn College right now. She graduated from Columbia and Columbia, LIU, and I forget the other school. But oh yeah, and University of Ibadan. And yeah, go to bed. Not quite. Yeah, I'm telling you lessons. I'm giving you lessons from my mom and dad. So my mom, lesson that she taught me is that nobody is smarter than you. People might have more experience than you in different subjects, but innately, and they're different IQs, but IQs don't really matter that much. What matters is belief. If you start killing yourself before you even get into the game, then you're not going to make it. You need to realize that Steve Jobs is just a person. Yeah, I mean, R.I.P. But while he was here, he's just a person. Bill Gates is just a person. Michael Jordan's a person. Kobe Bryant's a person. They're just people. They have talents, and some people may be more talented in an area, which may give them an advantage. But if they don't work hard on those talents, shut up, man, shut up. If they don't work hard on those talents, then they're not really going to maximize them. And so, I think it's just important that you don't look at people that are ahead of you in a discipline and just allow that to discourage you, especially if you haven't been at it for as long as they've been. If somebody's been doing something for a decade, they should be better than you are. But you can improve. You can improve. So for me, that was a very valuable lesson, very valuable, and it's just allowed me. A lot of times people will be like, "Oh man, that guy is so smart," and just think that they can never reach that level. You'll never hear that from me. Like, you'll never hear that from me. We're gonna get rid of this person. You won't hear that from me. I just believe that person has skills that they've acquired over time. They've worked hard on their game. Yeah. And you can get there if you want to, if it's important to you. But there's a price you have to put in. It's all about, do you want to pay that price? If you don't, that's fine too. But don't complain about that person being out of you. They're putting the work, right? Yeah, you got to put in that work. So like sometimes a funny thing will happen. So like people might come to me and ask me, okay, like, hey, Moyo, I want to make this app, so on and so forth. I'll say, okay, that's good. I like that. Check out this book, read these 2 articles, and then let's talk. And then I usually hear from about 1 to 2% of the people. Like I get this question, many times a week. I hear back from like 1% of the people who I gave that tiny little assignment. It's not a hard assignment. It's not a long book. It's not a long article. But a lot of people don't want to put in the work. And if you don't want to put in the work, then like don't complain that you're not getting the results that you didn't work for, right? They don't want to work. And if you don't work, you're not going to get the results. Simple as that. Like, and that's on you. It's not on me. And when I don't put in the work, there's certain weeks where I'll procrastinate and I don't get done what I want to get done. And I could blame like everybody. I could come up with them. I could say, oh, this person called me and there was a TV show on and this and that. But really, it's on me. Like, I didn't do it, so I'm not gonna get the result. Like, I didn't do my sprints today at the gym. I didn't do my sprints yesterday. So, I'm sure that I do them every other day. But if I kept that up, then it would catch up with my fitness level, and who would be to blame? It'd be me, right? All right, so I think we get that. We beat the hell out of that lesson, right? But nobody's smarter than you. You got to be accountable for your own success. Thank you, Mom. Appreciate you, Mom. Now, finally, I want to talk about a lesson from my grandma. My grandma, may she rest in peace, Sarah Seguilola Odulaja. So my grandma was really wise, and my grandma had a few sayings she say all the time. She's a Yoruba woman, and there's a lot of Yorubas. Yorubas have sayings for everything. And so this particular one, so it's a story I like to tell. Yeah, I'm Nigerian. So my grandma was in the U.S. at this time. My brother was just born. My brother's much younger, 11 years younger. Brother was just born, and my grandma was in the U.S. in Brooklyn helping to take care of him. And so her and I are watching the soccer game. The ball goes out of bounds. The coach of the opposing team starts flapping his arms and waving and yelling, like all these histrionics, yelling, screaming, shouting, it's acting a fool. And my grandma's like, you this man, you talk and what can you do? Nothing, right? You just talk and talk. And so the thing I kind of took away from that situation, well, it kind of goes back to a little bit of what we were talking about before. Some people just like to talk. Talking is very popular. People like to talk and talk and talk, and there's not much action that goes with it. And it's pretty worthless, So those are the lessons that I want to give to you, inadvertent business lessons. Because if you're in business and you have an idea, you make a plan, you tell everybody about your plan, but you don't actually execute, you're not going to get results. You're not going to get where you want to be. You're just going to have a plan on paper that looks pretty, and you may even get press. There are people that get press in magazines. They haven't done anything, right? They haven't got any results, but they got the business cards, they got the folders, got a business plan, got articles written, people are excited, they're in business, but they haven't done anything. You gotta do stuff. You gotta execute. Execution's the game. Gary Vaynerchuk says, ideas are shit. Execution's the game, right? Execution's the thing. You gotta do the thing, then you have the power. You gotta work, baby. You gotta work. I think that's about all I have. If you got any questions about anything, please feel free to ask. I want to plug a few of my initiatives. So there's the app event going on, how to enter the app game and achieve success in 2016. Today in 2016, that's dailyspark.co/free. Then there's the Daily Spark Entrepreneur Community at dailyspark.co/community or /FB. And man, that's all I got for today. You got an app idea? My suggestion to you is to come to the app event because so you got the idea, now you got to figure out how to execute on it, and that's the information that we're going to give you. So you're going to learn from people who have executed to a very high degree, people who've taken ideas and made them into 6-figure to 8-figure businesses. So it's all about execution. Nowadays, oh yeah, thanks Sajid. Instagram.com entrepreneur stories. Sajid, you the man. You're the man, man. So yeah. The URL for that was dailyspark.co/free. Somebody type that out for me, please. And dailyspark.co/community. So love to see you on the other side for sure. Man, I think that's all I got. I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a beautiful evening. Been really fun hanging out with you. Oh, definitely, if you haven't followed me, definitely follow me. And if you're watching on the replay, give hearts and share this. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Robin. Share it with share it with all your people on Twitter, on Facebook. Like I want to share this information. Oh yeah, and sorry, I'm passionate about this. With the event that we're doing, it's completely free. We're bringing in the top entrepreneurs in the game. Manny is among these. Manny's gonna be there. You beat Manny? That's crazy. So, bringing the top independent entrepreneurs in the game, and they're all going to share their secrets and strategies of how they got to where they are. So you really want to sign up, and I'm trying to reach as many people as possible. I want to reach 1 million people. Is it possible? I don't know if I can reach it, but I want to reach as many people as possible because I think information is great. It's impactful. Help me get my freedom. You know, maybe I can help a few people get their freedom. How awesome would that be? All right. It's been wonderful hanging with you. Thank you, Coach. Thanks, Coach. Put me in the game, Coach. Yeah, actually, I think anything's possible. Just all about, you know, putting in the preparation, being committed to where you want to go. Like not saying, I'm going to try. Oh, I'm going to try. It's like, no, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm getting it done. I'm going to get there. I don't care how long it's going to take me, but I'm going to get there. And then once you say I'm going to get there, then you work on it every single day without fail. Like you work on it every day. You go hard. Oh, shoot. Before I go, awesome story from the 10X Rule. I was going to go, but I got to tell you guys this. So 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. What books? Okay, I'm going to give you 4 books, 3 or 4 books. So one is The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Awesome book on consistency and taking small actions that add up to huge success. Awesome book. Changed my life when I read it at the beginning of the year. Like I'll actually live my life differently and work differently based on The Slight Edge. Another one is The One Thing by Gary Keller, who's a real estate billionaire, and Jay Papasan. The One Thing is an incredible book. It's about focus. It sounds so simple, but it's powerful. Just focusing on one thing at a time, doing it through the completion, help you out with goal setting, teach you how to connect to your purpose, which is your long-term goal, with your priority. So what you're going to work on now, what you're going to work on today. The One Thing. Another book that's very good, well, really for entrepreneurs, is Scale by Jeff Hoffman and David Finkel. So Scale is all about, you know, you have a business, you've gotten past the initial stages, and it's how to make that business work for you instead of you working for that business. How to put systems in your business and procedures so that business isn't running you into the ground. Because, you know, I do love talking about hustle and everything. You need hustle, but it's good to have systems as well. Systems can leverage your hustle. Yeah, I will put those on my website, actually. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put them in. I'll put them in the entrepreneur community too. So dailyspark.co/community. Check that out. Yeah, hustling and grinding, like you need them. Definitely, as an entrepreneur, you need them, but you need to have skills and you need to have some systems and support as well. Finally, I want to give you the 10X Rule. 10X Rule by Grant Cardone. Definitely check that one out. It's all about 10Xing your goals, 10Xing your effort, 10X everything. Just going extremely, extremely hard, taking action, taking massive action, and taking massive action again, and just, you know, you always moving, you always on the attack. It's not thinking too much, action. And you feel fear, you know, you're always going to feel fear, but you run to the fear, not away from the fear. Fear means you're on to something. You're on to something good, you know? 10X Rule is about taking criticism. You get criticism. When you start making an impact, you can have more critics, you can have more haters, but you need more haters. Yo, Gee, what's going on, man? What's going on? I'm about to get off this thing. I got to go to bed. Well, actually, I got to do some work, but yeah, 10X Rule. That's the last one I recommend for you. So check all those out. Come to the event, dailyspark.co/app. And I am out of here. Later, guys. I always have trouble turning off Periscope.